You walked into the dealership thinking you were buying a car. You drove out with something very different, a monthly payment. Maybe the car was $32,000. Maybe they stretched it into 72 months. Maybe your payment looked manageable, $589 a month. Didn't sound too bad, until you multiply it. 72 payments of $589. That's over $42,000 on a $32,000 car. You didn't buy transportation. You bought a machine designed to drain money out of your paycheck every single month for the next 6 years. And here's the worst part. Most people make payments for 2 years, 3 years, sometimes 4. Then check the balance and realize they still owe almost everything. That moment destroys people because they finally understand the game. The lender isn't trying to help you own a car. They're trying to keep you paying for as long as possible. And today, I'm going to show you how to break that trap. Not with magic, not with fake guru nonsense, not by manifesting wealth. With math, with strategy, and with one move most borrowers never use. By the end of this video, you'll know how to cut years off your car loan, save thousands in interest, and possibly eliminate your payment way faster than you thought possible. Stay with me, because once you understand this, you'll never look at car payments the same way again. Most people think a car loan works like this. You borrow money, split it into equal payments, pay it down slowly. Simple. Wrong. Your early payments are heavily weighted toward interest, meaning in the beginning, a huge chunk of your money isn't buying the car, it's feeding the lender. Let's say loan amount $32,000, APR 9%. Term, 72 months. That $589 payment looks normal. But in the first months, a large portion goes to interest first. That means you send hundreds of dollars and your actual balance barely moves. That's why people say, I've paid for 2 years. Why do I still owe so much? Because the system front-loads the pain. And the average person never fights back. They just keep paying, month after month, year after year, like rent. Except worse, because rent eventually ends when you move. This payment follows you everywhere. Vacations? Delayed. Emergency fund? Smaller. Investing? Maybe later. Peace of mind? Gone. Here's what most people never learn. Your required monthly payment is one thing, but extra principal payments are another. And principal is where the magic happens. When you send extra money directly to principal balance, you reduce the amount future interest can be charged on. That means every extra dollar can do more damage than a normal payment. Read that again. A regular payment keeps the machine running. An extra principal payment attacks the machine. This is how people cut years off loans. Not by hoping, by targeting principal. And yes, this is real. Most lenders allow additional principal payments. Sometimes inside the app, sometimes online. Sometimes you must specify, apply to principal only. That phrase matters. Because if you don't specify, some lenders may simply apply it toward future payments instead of reducing balance. And that helps them more than it helps you. So say it clearly. Principal only. Let's say your payment is $589. Now imagine you add $100 extra each month to principal. That's $1,200 per year directly attacking the balance. Now imagine $250 extra. That's $3,000 per year. Now imagine $400 extra. That's when things start getting violent, because now you're not just making payments, you're shortening time. And time is where lenders make money. The longer you stay trapped, the more they earn. So every month you shorten the loan, you take money out of their pocket. That's why most people stay broke. They focus only on payment size. Winners focus on payoff speed. There's another move that works incredibly well. Biweekly payments. Instead of one monthly payment, you pay half every 2 weeks. Why does this matter? Because there are 26 biweekly periods in a year, which equals 13 monthly payments instead of 12. That extra payment each year can cut serious time off your loan. And psychologically, it feels lighter. Smaller chunks, faster momentum. Just make sure your lender applies payments correctly. Always verify. Now maybe you're thinking, sounds nice, I don't have extra money. Fair. But let's be honest, Most people don't need thousands. They need $100 to $300. That can come from one weekend side hustle, cutting subscriptions, overtime shift, selling stuff collecting dust, tax refund, bonus check, eating out less twice a week. The problem isn't always money, it's direction. People waste $200 accidentally, but can't find $200 intentionally. When that $200 means removing months of payments, now it has power. Now it has purpose. Now it becomes motivating. Scenario 1, $100 extra per month. Not dramatic, but powerful. You chip away faster, reduce interest, build momentum. Scenario 2, $250 extra per month. Now you're dangerous. Years can come off the loan depending on balance and rate. Scenario 3, $500 extra per month. Now you're suffocating the loan. This is how people erase huge chunks fast. Use tax refunds, bonuses, side income. Go aggressive for 12 months. Temporary pain, permanent relief. Some people say, why not invest the extra money? Sometimes valid. But if your car loan APR is high, 7%, 9%, 12%, paying it down is a guaranteed return equal to that rate avoided. No market swings, no stress, no guessing. Just less debt, less risk, more cash flow.
And cash flow changes lives, because once the payment is gone, that monthly money becomes yours again. Imagine getting a raise without changing jobs. That's what killing a car payment feels like. Debt is not just math, it's mental weight. That payment sits in the background every month. You feel it when rent is due. You feel it when groceries rise. You feel it when your tire blows out. You feel it when your job feels unstable. A car payment steals options. But when it disappears, you breathe differently. You think differently. You stop surviving. You start building. That's why this matters. Not because of spreadsheets, because freedom has a monthly value. I want you to do one thing right after this video. Open your lender app. Find these 3 numbers: current balance, APR, payoff quote. Then check if there's an option for extra payment or principal payment. If yes, start this month, even if it's only $50, because momentum beats intention. And if you repeat that every month, you won't just have a car someday. You'll own it sooner. And when everyone else is trapped in payments, you'll be free. If this video opened your eyes, hit subscribe. Because most people stay broke not from low income, but from expensive habits they were told were normal. And nothing is more normal in America right now than being trapped in a car payment. Don't be normal.